Hello unlimited friends, it's Zara back again with Q&A about the law of attraction and its application to our lives. The question today comes from Elizabeth and I'm just going to read the question out to you. It is about her relationship with her boyfriend. She says, I am desperately in love with someone, but he is ignoring me. We dated for 6 months and I thought everything was going well. I thought he was the one. But he is changing and not as attentive as he was before. I send him so many text messages and sometimes he doesn't respond until the next day. I feel like there may be someone else. Can you please help me? So, Elizabeth, first of all, thank you, sweetheart, for your question. In this video, I am going to explain to you why this situation has happened and what to do about it, how to let go in order to bring him back. So let's get started. And for those of you who are new on my channel, hi, I'm Zara Mahoon. I'm the author of 16 books on the subject of law of attraction. And this is my virtual hot seat where I answer questions from my subscribers. So please make sure to subscribe. And if you have a question about the law of attraction, you can leave it in the comments below or you can send it to me through my website zmahoon.com. And you can also check out my group coaching, one-on-one coaching programs and challenges that I offer from time to time on my website. All right, let's get started with Elizabeth's question. So, Elizabeth, I am going to take your comment apart and explain to you why you have so much what Dr. Wayne Dyer used to call attachment to the outcome, meaning you want this so badly that the feeling of wanting it badly is creating this ball of energy that is actually creating a blockage for you. And when we say let go, what we are talking about is letting go this ball of energy so that you remove the blockage and now the thing that you want can come. So the very first thing I want you to know is that letting go is not about letting go of the desire. Letting go is the process of letting go the resistance that is preventing the desire. And so when you say that you are desperate, where do you think desperation is on the emotional scale? You see, when you say you are desperately in love, that means that there is so much riding on this. It's so massively important to you that you are afraid of losing it. And that is the key, sweetheart. Because if you are afraid, where is fear on the emotional scale? It's not high on the emotional scale. So when you are desperately in love, you have this fear that you can't function without this person. That takes you down the emotional scale, and as a result of that desperation, your relationship now begins to change. And that's exactly what has happened for you. Your relationship started out amazingly. You were high on the emotional scale. He was high on the emotional scale. So your behavior towards each other was coming from a place of pure love. But when you started saying to yourself, he is the one, by saying that, you became afraid of losing him. And when you became afraid, you left your place high on the emotional scale and you went down the emotional scale to place of fear. And now his behavior changed, because the behavior you will get from him when you are high on the emotional scale is not going to be the same behavior you will get from him when you're low on the emotional scale. And that's why now he is ignoring you. So he may very well be the one, but that means that you've got to let go the attitude of desperation. You've got to know for sure that he is one of the ones. He is not the only one, because there are always more out there. And even though you feel that he is the one and no one else will do, but you've got to let go the fear of losing him. It's okay. It is totally okay to think that he is the one. what is not okay and what is creating this resistance that is changing his behavior towards you is the fear of losing him. He is the one. Own it. He is the one. And let it make you happy. Don't let it make you fearful of losing. Let it make you happy. You found the one and you're ready to give it your all without holding anything back. Fear, and especially the fear, and as you say that there may be someone else, fear that there may be someone else leads you to holding back a little piece of your love. So you're not giving all of your love now. And he can feel it and he will respond to that withdrawal from your side. The other thing I want you to know is that walking away is a really good thing. Let him go. Stop texting him 1,000,000 times a day, because when you text him 1,000,000 times a day, to him it feels, your desperation feels like someone casting a net to capture him. And look at it from the point of view of anything that you lay a trap for. No one wants to get caught in a trap, right? But that's how you're making him feel. You're making him feel like you're going to suffocate him because he's going to have no freedom because you're sending him 1,000,000 messages every single day. When you stop sending him messages, you allow him to breathe. And when you allow him to breathe, now he can think clearly. Because someone who is trying to get away from someone chasing them, they don't want to be with that person who's chasing them. When you stop chasing him, he's going to stop running. He is going to breathe, feel his freedom, and he's going to have the opportunity to miss you. Just now you're suffocating him with all the messages that you're sending him. So here's the strategy to use is just to send him, if you're going to message him, first of all, don't message him at all. Let him have the freedom that he wants. Let him figure out how important you are and how much he misses hearing from you. Once he feels that, then he can come back. Make sense? So I would recommend stop texting him. And if you do wish to text him because you can't help yourself, and I understand that feeling because I've been there as well, then the thing that you do is that you text him only once. And I know it takes self-control. You've got to control yourself, but I know that you can do it because you know what's good for you. That is the medicine. That's the diagnosis. And so in order to get the cure, you've got to do the right steps. And the right step is walk away. Walk away gently, lovingly, not with anger. Because walking away with anger is a very different process. When you walk away with anger, you're like, how dare you not text me back? That's anger. Walk away with love. I am giving you space to figure out how important our relationship is. That's giving the other person space. All right, makes sense? All right, so there you go. Now you know what the problem is, you know what the solution is, and I'm looking forward to hearing about fabulous news from you. So everyone who is here today, thank you for joining me. And before you leave, if you could drop me a comment and of course, give us a like and a subscribe. If you like my material, click on the notification bell so that I can invite you back for more. That's it, folks. Bye for now.